Welcome, I'm Ingrid Carlson, and I'm so glad that you're here today. We are making some DIY washi tape, and then at the end, I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can use it in your junk journal. If you're brand new here, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel, and of course, if you like it, comment, save it, share it, all the things. It really helps my channel out, and I really appreciate it. We're going to start off by placing our masking tape, and most of my products except for the paints are going to be from Dollar Tree. I'm going to lay it down on some wax paper with the shiny side up. I'm going to experiment a little. I'm going to use some regular gesso, some clear gesso, and then the tape by itself without any gesso. And at the end, I'd love to know which one you liked best. The biggest difference between clear gesso and regular gesso, other than the obvious that one is clear and one is opaque, is that the white gesso kind of leaves a grit behind. It's almost like a texture, whereas this clear gesso, it's actually a dream to paint on, and it's very smooth. I encourage you to look at this project as a meditative practice, in that you can just get lost in each stroke. Don't worry about perfection, because I promise you that nothing that I did was perfect, but it came out so beautiful at the end. Focusing on perfectionism steals the joy from creating. So instead, look at it as a fun practice. The worst case is you don't like it and you get to play again and try again. I'm going to grab this adorable little palette tray, and I'm going to fill the little petals with some paints in pink, greens, and of course, a little bit of gold. I didn't really have a plan of what I was going to paint, except for I thought at one point that I was going to do holly leaves with berries, and you're going to see that my leaves are anything but holly. They're not even the right color, but I love the way that they came out at the end. And if you're going to be meticulous with any part of this, what I would suggest is be it in the planning stage. So decide what you want to paint ahead of time. But please don't get upset with yourself if it doesn't come out exactly the way that you had planned, because this is not about that. It's about having fun, being in the moment, and creating something with your hands that you will be able to treasure forever. And today, I wanted to remind you that you are strong, you are loved, and you are worthy. These little roses come together so wonderfully, don't they? They're just delicate and sweet, and the best part is that they're just a few little strokes with some red and pink layered. And see, my little leaves are anything but perfect, but that's what makes them so charming. I'm going to call this piece the holly leaf that never was. You can see here they are a mess if you look at them as holly leaves, but as just regular little leaves with berries in the middle, I think that they're adorable. And once they dried, I'm going to tell you that I don't regret at all not making them look perfect. I don't regret the mistake of making them look wonky because at the end, they're beautiful and I'm so happy for them. And just look how darling the red contrasts with the green below. They're just adorable. And sometimes, if I'm looking to make perfect circles or close to perfect circles, then I use the back side of my paintbrush. Look at how magical these little gold dots are. This process does two things. One, it gets your creative juices flowing and gets you in the mood to create more things. It also lets you admire your handiwork and reminds you to slow down and enjoy the process. It's worth it. These washi tapes make the perfect border for any junk journal. Look at how these simple little leaf shapes completely transform this page. The second way is to seal an envelope. It's the perfect alternative to a wax seal. And the third and my favorite way is to use them as part of a masterboard. And masterboards aren't just a nice decoration. They're actually a really great way to use up all those scraps that you love. I'm going to center this one around florals because I want to use the floral washi tape. And look at how beautiful it is. But once I add the washi tape, it transforms it into another level. See, I told you it was the perfect little pop of color. And although I didn't know what I was going to use this masterboard for, I actually am going to use it in day 14 of my Bible study. And if you're not already following, I'll have it linked down below in the video where you can come over and do it for free with us. We are on day 14, and these papers that you see me cutting out the birds from, it's a free printable for you to enjoy. I thank you so much for being here, for all of the love and kindness that you have shared with me. It means the world to me, and you fill my heart daily with your comments. If you're not already subscribed, this is a great time to pause the video and do so. And please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and maybe share it with a friend that you think might be inspired today. Until next time, love you. Bye. It heated well.